Appreciate. The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Myers. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? To the air, it's Wegman. He finds his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tag. Touchdown, Colorado. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch punt. Missed the extra point. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Back to pass. It's Wegman. Finds his man. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that. That's a ball that this offense should be able to. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
A third and long coming up here. They want to just keep throwing it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Here's the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Dialing up a second down pass play. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. They're working that left side. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride, and then
going deep.
No.
Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field? Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense set on first down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On first down, here comes this offense. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. Just can't lose focus like that. You got to know the snap count.
Try not to hike the ball.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Wide out in motion. They'll try the run. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed. He can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, use his speed to turn it upfield.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Myers. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 14-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out.
Dude, who are these players in the game? These are not some motherfuckers, are they? $65, $77, right.
Put your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
That's different.
Here comes the offense on first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage.
Not even doing shit.
First down here for the offense. The inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry up. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes will line it up on first and 10. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense. The give to the left side. Fights off the defender. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's set this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Players not in the game, dude. Bro, like, open, man. So God. Who the fuck did I get you from? Who they got the game for you?
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 11 over Navy. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. And he lays out and snags it down the left side. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
He's going to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds. You can live to play another day here on this drive.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Out of the shotgun on third down. Quick strike complete.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see if
Come
it stands.
on.
You just can't hit the
That's
quarterback
the
like that.
weakest
That
shit
is a
in the
dumb
world, bro.
play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
That's so bad.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I'll tell you, I love this offense going RPO on first, second, and third down at any point during the game because this quarterback does a really good job with his decision-making. He does a great job reading the defense, seeing the look, counting the box, and he's almost perfect on these decisions to hand the football off on RPOs.
The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Really good to stay, man.
Unloads quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but you can't do it and force the incompletion. You've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And the Buffaloes are on the move. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the single back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll try it over the left side. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll run the toss. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buffalo! And that one will give them the lead.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Pushes for the goal line. He's not going to get there as the defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion attempt, and it remains a 5-point game.
21, 22.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Dropping back, it's Wegman. Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll try to pick up the first. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. I'll admit I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
Me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, oh, I'm just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it's the defense that kind of relaxed for a second. You can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field. He drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Throws to the back. Pass is incomplete. No good on the two-point conversion. They tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. From the gun. Give on the inside. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a double.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The running back has it. Oh, he got loose. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
On first down from the 13-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Delivers the contact. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that.
Just plowing ahead. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 21 to UMass. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Quarterback checking the play. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's going up top here late in the game. And he's got it at the 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Caught in the backfield. It's Welch. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Unleashes it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Showing the arm strength to the left. Fires into traffic and intercepted.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Give to the running back. Oh, the ball's wiggled free near their own goal line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance
2. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Little over anxious out of the stands early. That's a false start.
Tackle
So the
him.
decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Right at the end, deep as much plays, these guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up.
They call the video for calling the timeout. That's crazy.
There's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's hot. What the fuck that was? Oh, bro, I don't know, bro. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. I don't know what the fuck that was.